Social graces that make lasting impressions in an age where digital interactions often overshadow face-to-face communication. Mastering social graces has become more crucial than ever. These subtle yet powerful skills can transform ordinary conversations into memorable experiences, making you stand out in both personal and professional circles. The ability to navigate social situations gracefully is not only a mark of sophistication but also a key component of successful relationships. From knowing when to speak up to understanding unspoken cues, these nuances shape how others perceive us and create lasting impressions that linger long after the conversation ends. The art of listening, more than just hearing words, elegant listening goes beyond simply waiting for your turn to talk. It involves genuine engagement with what others are saying. This means maintaining eye contact, nodding appropriately, and offering verbal affirmations such as "I see" or "That's interesting." Awareness of nonverbal signals plays a vital role in effective listening. Body language, facial expressions, and even posture convey whether someone feels heard or dismissed. A slight head tilt or leaning forward can signal active interest in the speaker's message. Maintain open body language. Avoid crossed arms or looking away while someone speaks. Open gestures show receptiveness and encourage continued dialogue. Use reflective statements. Paraphrase what the person said to confirm understanding, e.g., "So what you're saying is," this demonstrates attentiveness and respect for their perspective. Mastering conversation flow. The rhythm of social interaction. Successful conversations follow a natural rhythm, much like music, requiring balance between speaking and silence. Knowing when to contribute new ideas and when to allow pauses for reflection creates a harmonious exchange of thoughts. Transitioning smoothly from one topic to another requires finesse. Rather than abruptly shifting subjects, use bridging comments like "speaking of which," or "on a related note," to maintain continuity without disrupting the flow. The power of silence in conversations. Strategic silences can be incredibly powerful tools in conversation. They give speakers time to gather their thoughts, demonstrate patience, and even build anticipation around what will be shared next. Research by Dr. John Gottman indicates that couples who incorporate thoughtful pauses into their dialogues experience higher relationship satisfaction. These moments allow for deeper processing of emotions and better understanding between partners. Verbal etiquette. Choosing words wisely, selecting appropriate vocabulary is essential in maintaining respectful and productive conversations. Using inclusive language, "we," "us," fosters unity, whereas exclusive terms, "you guys," "they," may unintentionally exclude certain individuals. Vocabulary choices also reflect cultural sensitivity. Being mindful of idioms, slang, or expressions that might not translate well across different backgrounds prevents misunderstandings and promotes inclusivity in diverse settings. Nonverbal communication. Your unseen message. Your body language communicates volumes about your personality and intentions, sometimes overriding spoken words entirely. Smiling genuinely at someone shows warmth and approachability, while slouching conveys disinterest or lack of confidence. Eye contact is particularly significant in establishing trust and connection during conversations. However, maintaining direct gaze too intensely can come off as intimidating, so finding a comfortable middle ground is key to effective interaction. Cultural considerations in nonverbal cues. Different cultures interpret nonverbal signals differently. For instance, prolonged eye contact might signify disrespect in some Asian countries but assertiveness in Western contexts. Understanding these variations helps prevent misinterpretation in multicultural environments. Personal space requirements vary widely among cultures. In Latin American nations, people tend to stand closer together during conversations compared to Northern Europeans who prefer more distance. Recognizing these differences enhances cross-cultural communication effectiveness. Table manners. Elevating everyday dining experiences. Proper table manners extend far beyond basic etiquette rules. They encompass everything from utensil usage to conversational decorum while dining. Learning these fundamentals ensures comfort and ease in various formal and informal meal settings. Using the correct fork and knife combinations according to course order maintains professionalism at meals. Additionally, Avoiding behaviors like talking with mouth full or reaching across the table reinforces good dining habits. Modern adaptations to traditional table etiquette. While classic table manners remain relevant, modern adaptations have emerged due to changing societal norms. For example, using phones discreetly during meals acknowledges technological integration without compromising traditional courtesies. Dining etiquette now includes considerations for dietary restrictions and preferences. Asking about allergies or special needs before serving food reflects thoughtfulness and respect towards others' requirements. Gift-giving rituals. Thoughtful gestures matter. Gifting is a universal expression of appreciation and affection, but its impact depends largely on intentionality rather than monetary value. Selecting gifts based on recipient interests increases their sentimental worth significantly. Presentation matters just as much as selection itself. Wrapping presents neatly and presenting them with care enhances the overall experience, showing effort was put into choosing something meaningful for the individual receiving it. Professional etiquette. Building respect through conduct. Professionals must uphold high standards of conduct regardless of setting, from office meetings to networking events. Demonstrating punctuality, preparedness, and consideration for colleagues establishes credibility within any workplace environment. Email correspondence follows distinct guidelines that differ from casual messaging platforms. Using subject lines effectively, proofreading messages carefully, and adhering to company-specific protocols ensure clear and respectful communication channels. Networking gracefully. Creating meaningful connections. Effective networking isn't solely about collecting contacts, it's about cultivating authentic relationships through mutual respect and shared interests. Approaching strangers confidently yet politely opens doors to potential opportunities. Finding commonalities quickly facilitates smoother introductions. Observing surroundings for topics worthy of discussion, such as current exhibitions or local happenings, can serve as excellent conversation starters during social gatherings. Handling difficult situations with diplomacy. Conflicts inevitably arise in interpersonal interactions, but responding diplomatically transforms potentially negative encounters into learning experiences. Remaining calm under pressure allows for clearer problem-solving approaches without escalating tensions unnecessarily. Active listening remains critical even during disagreements. By focusing fully on the other person's concerns instead of preparing counterarguments prematurely, resolutions become more achievable through collaborative efforts rather than adversarial confrontations. Conclusion. Social graces form the foundation upon which enduring connections are built. Whether through attentive listening or refined dining etiquette, each aspect contributes uniquely toward creating positive impressions that resonate deeply with those we interact with regularly. To cultivate true elegance in social interactions, practice consistently applies these principles until they become second nature. Embrace every opportunity to refine your skills further because mastery over social graces ultimately enriches both personal fulfillment and professional success alike.